Recess Hackathon. Uh, Project name is Finora, and it is about empowering teens for independence of their financial choices. GUI and Auth0 is done by Jaden, and web and background is done by Rishab. Table of contents: number one, contributions; number two, code explained; and number three, demo. Contributions: Jaden, which is me, and I made the starter web page, Auth0 for login, and Firebase for data. And I worked on designing the web page.
Contributions Rishabh, so that would be me. So I made like the website for the program and made the back end of that demo. So I'm
It
going
is a
to
demo.
give a demo. So this is how our website looks. So what happens is you come up to this page at the start and you get to see the theme, the design. The UI is done by Jaden here. So this link works for the theme, for the newsletter. You want to sign up for the newsletters and receiving the updates. And yeah, so this is how the button looks. And then you can just log in and get started here. Now I'll continue with my Google login. And as you can see, it picks up my name from the Google login using the JD used for this. Then here we can click to go to Finora app, which will open the app. Here there's the card section, which obviously we're not able to do because of security reasons. Then we have budgeting. So what we can do is click this plus button and imagine if we were to buy groceries and then our budget per month was for 100. So we can spend that much per month on groceries. So you can add that. And then if I were to spend $300 today, so it would show that in the taskbar that we have spent 300 of 1200. So we have $900 left for this month. And then if I were to accidentally go overhead, like one day I spent 1200 all on groceries and all shopping and stuff. So it would show that I spent 15,000 off the 1200. So I overspent $200, and then it will show the overspend. You can add multiple budgets like this. So I can add one for repairs and stuff and 100. So you can add multiple like this, and the total budget will keep adding up. So total budget, so we spend that much, so it keeps adding up. Then we got our financial goals. So we can add financial goals such as like if I were to buy an e-scooter, and an e-scooter would cost 2,000. You could save that goal and then it would show the e-scooter. And we could update that e-scooter goal with, imagine if I were to save $300 today from my paycheck, we could add that and update. So it showed that I've completed 50%. And also you can see there was a badge here. We'll go on to the badge later, but here you can also see the history of what happened where. And then you can add multiple goals here as well. So if I were to add a computer for, yeah, 2000 seems fine. The computer for 2000, then we can select which goal, so like computer in this case. And we got 50 from Lemonade. So understand. So the Lemonade stand comes into the history of the computer. Next, we got our chatbot. So this chatbot, we're able to ask for financial advice. Then in the courses, we can search for financial courses and videos, like how to make money fast, and we could just search that. It will show up many YouTube videos with about how we could make money fast, like how to make money online and stuff. And here, like as I said, the badges. So the badges show up like this. So like I had saved up $100 from this because $20 here. So I got a badge of saving $100. And if you want, we can go back to the homepage using this button. And that's for me. Let's continue.
Right. Number three is code explained, and
So
I will explain like the code for like what I did basically GUI and Auth0.
yeah, Jenny, you can share your screen.
Right. So here is my code for like the front end of like a website. So as you see, there is like multiple sections, and if you go to public, there is image that I use for logo. And if you go to assets here, there's multiple images that I use for like a website. So you can see a magnifying glass, a budget, and other stuff like features and my photo and results photo also. And if you go to views, there is so views is basically the section where I created like each section of the website. So if you go to topful.js, this is a section dedicated for hero section of the website, and the navbar on like the top. As you see, I use Auth0 for login and log out, and I imported many images from the images tab. And as you see, I linked the front end to like the back end, so you can access it easily. Right, and this is a newsletter I did. A newsletter that I mentioned on like the front end of the website. And there's a homepage where I link everything together and export the homepage into app.js, which I will get into. And finally, there is a footer, and it's just a footer at the bottom, and it doesn't. Yeah, it just addresses like the legal thing and basically summarizes the front end. And also, there's an enterprise section, which is just basically our team. And I added my photo and result photo into this so that it expresses our team. Now look at the app.js. You see that we use Auth0. You see that we use Auth0 for login and log out. Also, we use Firebase for storing user information to basically for security reasons also. And if you go to index.ccs, this is where we address the Auth0 also. Here's where we address all like the Auth0 stuff. And yeah, so therefore this is like the thing for this is all like the code for the front end of the website that we showed in like the demo thing.
Yeah, thank you, Jaden. Now I'm gonna show you my end of the code here. Yeah. So here you can see my code. So yeah. So here, just a second. Yeah. So here, this was the code for the web page that you saw, where the Finora app actually, the Finora app was. So I got this title for the finance app, and here's all the styling that I did in style class, and then I also created separate pages for like the buttons as you saw. Here's all more styling for each one. So I separated each of the things using comments such as end goal model, goal lists. Then when I start with buttons and stuff, so this is what I did in the code. button that we saw. Then the Gemini bot, just raw courses and same as before and everything. Then I got the requirements txt here for exporting and the getting going. And that's my end of the code.
Yeah, so all the codes can be accessed through GitHub, and we'll be posting like a public repository for them. And yeah, that's all of our presentation. And thanks for listening.
Thank you.
Thank you.